Ben Fawcett, who has a C6 spinal cord injury and is a long-time member of the Australian Wheelchair Rugby team, has two cars. One is a Holden VE Commodore Ute, which he drives daily, and the other is a Toyota Hilux, which is used as a show car and gets driven on special occasions. Modifications for cars are pretty standard these days. Other than hand controls, Ben has a few unique modifications that he's done to his vehicles. Both cars have aftermarket stereo systems that connect and talk to his mobile phone. With voice recognition, he can make calls and send text through dictation. Ben has also extended the length of the driver and passenger seats in both cars so they are as close as possible to the door sills. The gap between his wheelchair and the car seat is minimal, which means he no longer needs to use a slide board to get in and out. Ben's Holden Commodore Ute has push-pull hand controls and a spinner tripod on the steering wheel. The more interesting side of this car is that it has an actuator that lifts the rear canopy up and down. This is operated by a remote control from the driver's seat. The Commodore is also fitted with a Bruno lift that swings his wheelchair in and out of the tray. The Bruno lift takes away his wheelchair after he has transferred into the car and stows it under the canopy. This saves him from having to pull his wheelchair apart and then having to put it on the passenger seat. His Commodore Ute is a perfect vehicle to carry his rugby chair along with his spares. Ben's Toyota Hilux Ute also has push-pull hand controls and a spinner tripod on the steering wheel, as well as other unique modifications. The Hilux was originally supposed to be his everyday car. However, after a few years, he started making some modifications to turn it into a show car, starting with 20-inch chrome wheels and airbag suspension. The airbag suspension means he can set the height of the car to any position he wants, from as low as a race car to the height of a four-wheel drive. He is able to set the airbag height from his mobile phone. Ben has updated the interior with nice looking leather and is hoping to finish wrapping the interior soon. His favourite part of the car so far is the wooden bed liner in the back of the tray. His final touch of the customisation will be when he finally gives the car a custom paint job. Ben now only drives the car on weekends and the occasional car show. His advice for others looking at setting themselves up with a modified vehicle is to do a lot of research on the modifications you want and the quality of the work that the shop can provide. Some modifications require engineer certificates and every state is different. 10 points if you can figure out his registration plate, SCYTH.